ladies and gentlemen, the musical director of Monkey Toast. And you were saying that it's very loud for you because the speaker is right there, right?
Yeah, but I have an earplug on.
Very nice. She comes prepared, people.
Yes.
Oh, shoot, I forgot the box. Auntie JJ, where are you?
She stepped out.
Do you want me to get it?
She stepped out.
Go get it?
Oh, sure, okay.
All right.
While Jan is getting the box, I should tell you, our next show in this space is February 21st. And our guest that night will be personal finance expert, Globe and Mail columnist, and host of $1 Million Neighborhood, Preet Banerjee. Yes. And the founder of Canada Land, the guy who broke the original Jian Ghomeshi story, Jesse Brown. So I'm going to behave between now and then so that he doesn't have anything to break. Or Monday does. Those coconut drops that you got were, we didn't even know we had a sponsor for tonight. We have actually a sponsor for tonight's show. So you got free coconut drops. This is from Auntie JJ, who is she back now? There she is, Auntie JJ, give a big wave. Auntie JJ made these coconut drops. I saw these. We met in Brampton.
We did.
And I tried these and I said, these are unbelievable.
Oh, thank you.
Delicious.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
So where can people find, if they want to buy these or order these, where can they find out more?
So, Auntie JJ's coconutdrops.com, and I really am Auntie JJ. So, you know, I've worked with people, and I've had nieces and nephews who've called me Auntie JJ for years, and it's mostly because what did I do when we met? Do you remember?
You gave me a free coconut.
I gave you something to eat, and that's what Auntie JJ's do, right? So, you know, it just happened that I enjoyed making stuff for people. I love my kitchen. And I got to a point where I needed to find my own way out in terms of what am I going to do with my future. And it was not going to be working for corporate anymore.
It's like you were coached by Billy Anderson. That's unbelievable.
That I enjoyed doing and do it and call it work, you know, and it really is kind of a joke because it's not work. Every day I get up and I do what I love doing, and I'm making people happy.
Thank you, JJ. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Find me on Facebook, like me.
Awesome. Thank you. Fantastic. So I guess we now have sponsorship packages available for Monkey Toast. That's fantastic. Okay. Some say our next guest has the best gig in the world. And he will soon be the next chapter in Billy Anderson's next book, I think. He has the best gig in the world. Traveling the world, hosting tweet-ups in exotic cities, and hanging out on Facebook all day. In reality, he is the global social media leader at Flight Center Travel Group and a speaker and digital marketer who's presented at various conferences all around the world. Today, he will be with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gregg Tilston. Welcome. I'm great. How are you?
I'm excellent.
It's a nice. Gregg is a big fan of the show as well. There's been a lot of the show.
Huge fan.
So the view from this side?
It's very different.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's kind of weird.
It's
scary.
It's very weird. Yeah, because normally the cast isn't like staring at you.
I know.
There's some shit that we can make fun of
over here.
Yeah, that's right.
And whenever I think of you, I think 2G Gregg.
Triple G.
Triple G, yeah, Triple G, because it's G-R-E-G-G.
Correct.
Do you get pissed if people spell it with just one G on the end? Maybe. I'm 3G Gregg.
It happens, but yes, I do.
But you've got a cousin who's 1G Gregg or 2G.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and the weird thing is, I actually didn't know I had this cousin up until like 10 years ago.
Really?
My dad had a half-sister that we were never privy to.
I love those family secrets that come out. Like, there's a child. I had another life.
And then about maybe 10, 15 years ago, I learned that there is another Gregg Tilston. You know how I learned about him? Being in my business, I actually, apparently I Google my name a bit. It's that social media narcissist in me.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I Googled my name and all of a sudden this other Gregg dude shows up. And I'm like, who is this guy?
And is he accomplished? Like, was it like, oh my God, he's a doctor, what the hell?
Apparently he's like a championship weightlifter. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Anyway, so then...
And then people click over to images and see your headshot and like, what? No offense.
It's all good.
Say the same.
It's all good.
Offending the guests. So, weekly, what do you got?
So that's when I learned, and I mean, to romanticize it, I asked my parents who this other Gregg was. Anyway, we found out that I had a cousin, and his name was Gregg Tilston. He's actually the only other Gregg Tilston apparently in the world.
Really?
I don't know. That's what they say.
See,
That's what Google says.
there was another Ron Tite, but it was my dad. And who was, I lost, we weren't close.
Okay.
And so the only times people would call him looking for Ron Tite was with like creditors and stuff. It was hard. I'd be like, nah, it's not me, it's the other dude. Did I just bring the entire...
Oh, jeez.
And the cats in the
He didn't love me! And that's why I turned to comedy, I guess, like all these freaks. Shitty childhoods.
I love my father.
Now, did you play? I saw a picture of you, and I didn't even know this. Well, you don't even know what I'm saying. You're like, which one was it?
It's my kids.
Your kids are here. I saw a picture of you, and I didn't even know the name of this instrument was a keytar. But like a keyboard that you play, and it's one thing. Oh, I played the keytar, but you were like, it looked like you were at like Ontario, like a big band, like lights, and you were like Platinum Blonde's keytar player. Did you play the keytar?
I did. Actually, I had like a hand-painted keytar. It was actually the scene of from Blue Velvet. Okay. So it had Isabella Rossellini nude on it.
On your keytar?
Yeah. One was the volume, and one was like the. And then there was Dean Stockwell on it. Yeah, that was awesome.
Wait, hold on a second. Her nipple was the volume button? Is that what you were saying?
One was the volume, and one was the. I don't even know what you call it. Yeah, like
the whammy bar on a keytar?
basically. The whammy bar of the keytar. Exactly.
The whammy bar of the keytar.
That's exactly what it was.
So you were in a band though?
Oh yeah.
What was the band's name?
Probably the Life was the last one.
The Life.
The Life.
What was the first one?
Plastic Dolls. All right. This is way too much.
No, you know what's funny is that is such a bunch of guys that let's form a band, Plastic Dolls, and then you get bitter and everything. You're like, fuck it, it's called The Life. And we're not touring anymore. Had it with the shit. You and your keytar. We got Ayaka who's coming in. She's gonna play keyboards instead. That's amazing. I saw another shirt that you have that says, "I have a culinary boner." What is a culinary boner?
So it's actually it's a shirt from Top Chef.
Okay.
So Andrew, one of the contestants from 10 years ago, he was on the show and he made a joke about he had a culinary boner. So then they picked up on it, they made this shirt, I bought it. And the funny thing is I hadn't worn it in probably 10 years, I'd say, something like that. And then I was at a food event and I actually got in a bit of a pissing match with a oyster chef who apparently thought I was too cool for myself. That was really weird.
A literal?
I didn't have to finish that story, but it was really weird. Yeah, no, I don't know, he just got really pissy with me about, he loved my shirt until he found out it was from Top Chef, and then it wasn't cool anymore.
Right. But if we got it from, the market in Seattle.
Yeah, or someplace on Yonge Street.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That was weird.
But you're a foodie. You're a big foodie. Like,
Yeah.
do you cook yourself?
I do.
Yeah. What do you love to cook?
Probably my specialty would be curry. Yeah, I love curry, love sushi. My kids who are in the house, 4 of them, they have always, as you know, growing up, I always said that for their birthdays, I would make them whatever they want, which, you know, was awesome when they'd say tacos. But when they'd say sushi, then I'd be in the kitchen for like 6 hours.
You know you can order that shit, right? Because I love sushi, but I'm not making it.
Apparently they expect me to make it.
Yeah. Well, based on that, let's see some comments.
Yes, dear.
Which shirt should I wear to the food show? I pause for claws with the lobster claw on it, or I'm in a crabby mood with the crab on.
Why can't you just wear a normal shirt? Like, I mean, you've got 26,000 shirts in your walk-in closet, and every event you go to has to match the event.
I love themes, and you knew this when we got married.
I did, but I didn't think it was going to be for everything. I mean, at Christmas you...
Thank you for coming to my dad's funeral, and your t-shirt is so appropriate.
I thought it was too. My tomb is your tomb. And then there's two.
Yeah. You knew he was a twin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right. Because also tomb rhymes with womb.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I made one for you.
Oh.
Yeah. It says, "See you later, Dad."
Thanks for coming to my son's bris.
Oh my gosh.
Great.
I know. It says, "Take it off." Because it's like people think I mean this, but I don't. I mean this.
But then it says, just the tip.
I made one for Oh no, I made one for you. Yeah, as you can see, it says turtle heading.
Look at Andrea, I just don't think it's appropriate to wear that t-shirt to my colonoscopy. That's unsettling.
Oh, let the shit fly.
Excuse me, you work here at the music store? Yeah. I'd like a guitar with Dean Anderson on it, please.
Oh, sorry, what?
A guitar with Dean Anderson on it, please.
Check out the square.
What the fuck is a
Hey man, I got a platinum blonde later on tonight, man. I need a guitar.
platinum? What?
Hey, when they sing, it doesn't really matter. Band mates. Yeah, you got the guitar yet? The band's running. They don't know what a guitar is, man.
Hey! What do you play in this magnificent band?
I play the drum pad. Look, man, plastic dolls don't fool around, okay?
Guys, it's 2015. You gotta keep up, alright?
No, you gotta keep up, man. You gotta find me a Dean Stockwell guitar stat, pal. I didn't come
You said
to...
Dean Anderson before. Which confused me because I thought Richard Dean Anderson.
Anyone with Dean on it, man. Dean Martin's fine.
Alright, we can make something, I guess. I mean, we could use the sales.
And I need the volume knob to be a nipple of some obscure actress.
in the band.
No Pamela Anderson nipples, no Susan Sarandon titties. I need someone that 6 people know.
Like the carbon monoxide is getting heavy, but guys, I just think we gotta change the name of the group.
Plastic dolls.
No, it's not cool anymore. I think we should be called Ripped Panties.
What happened in that van, man?
Hey!
I'm getting lightheaded.
What do you play today?
Myself.
Yeah.
Like a Bobby McFerrin thing.
Yeah. She's clones from Disney movies.
Dean Cain, Superman's Lois and Clark. Oh, and the nipples are, oh, what's her name again?
Richard Bardot.
Richard Bardot Jr. Straight to video. Thanks, man. What do I owe you?
Hey, you know what? This one's for free. This one's for music.
Oh yeah, they're always for free, man. I forgot. No one buys this.
No one buys it.
Thanks, man.
Hey, good luck.
Hey guys! Hey guys!
Cleopatra says I bring news from the Nile. The reign of frogs is ended, but people are dying from leprosy. I see your vocal warm-ups are going well. You know, someday women won't be in charge anymore. Someday men are going to rise from the dirt of this desert. We're going to run things, and we're going to be sexist about it, too. We're going to be like, ah! Can't make a point without a finger. One day we're gonna, I think I'm gonna be sick. I'll go check out the pyramids.
Meanwhile, in the future, somewhere unrelated to this. Derek, hi.
Hi, Carla.
Did you want a Fanta?
I don't know if I
There's
could.
diet. There's diet.
Oh, if there's a
Fanta.
diet,
Yeah, there's
sure,
a diet.
yeah. Even less than 0 calories.
Yeah, they pay you.
I don't know if I can stomach Fanta right now.
Why not? It's supposed to settle your stomach.
I know, but I don't think anything can settle my stomach,
What's
Carla.
wrong, Derek?
Just found out my dad had a secret family.
Another one?
Yeah! This makes 10, one in each province.
So this is where you work, brother? This place is shit!
And they're all really judgmental.
This guy can't even dress himself!
I'm pretty sure he does. Hi, I'm Carla.
This is Carla.
Hey, I'm Bernice.
Hi,
This is from my dad's New Brunswick family.
Hey, it's 2 B's, so it's manly.
Where's the second B?
It's BB. Bernice. My dad was a big Beastie Boys fan.
Yeah.
Bernice.
Plus he started having so many kids, he couldn't keep track of new names, so he just added letters. to all
It's
these
true, I got shit for birthdays.
Well, you guys must have a lot of catching up to do. You're practically twins. Which one's which?
I'm the real one. My family, we were the real family. You
Oh
were.
yeah? My dad coached me all the way through Pee Wee hockey.
My dad said he didn't know how to skate.
Fastest one on the team. He played too and coached.
Wow. He sounds like a real joiner.
He was the best dad ever. Took us to Disney World every year, even when he couldn't afford it.
Wow.
We snuck in a lot of the time.
I guess.
It was still fun!
I bet.
For vacations, we just go to Hyde Park and he'd let us wade into Grenadier Pond. One time I caught a duck, but he wouldn't let me keep it. Carla, it's not funny.
I wasn't laughing.
This was
I
my
was choking on
childhood.
my Fanta. Look, you guys, I don't quite know what to say or why I'm in the middle, but the fact is, Derek, you're one of the happiest people I know, and up until you started discovering your dad had many families, you seem to enjoy life.
That's true.
And Bernice? Well, I don't know you very well, but you zoomed in here.
You zoomed.
You zoomed right
Double
in here.
Z!
Like a bat out of hell. And you seem really angry impressive, even though you say your dad was there for you, so I don't know. I don't know which childhood was better. It's my job.
All the times I had with my dad, he always talked about his first family. That's what he called them. They weren't the president's family or anything. And I always wanted to know my older brother. Now I do. I'm sorry I got my shoulders up about you, but I just always looked up to you. And now knowing you in the flesh, I feel lucky. And I'm sorry. I'll be a little more gentle.
Thanks, Bubba Breeze. You can stay in the guest room as long as you want.
Thanks. Sorry I pissed in your car.
Oh.
Now, Gregg, you work at Flight Center, Ford Flight Center, which has got like 35 brands. There's not just the Flight Center, but they own a whole bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah, we're like 36 brands.
36 brands. Now, how, when in the world of, I don't know, we've seen the traditional travel agent, right? Just like, I don't know that that job even exists anymore. And so we've got that on one side, and then we've got the complete do-it-yourselfers who just want to book everything on their own. How do you navigate between those two worlds? Like, because it's a pretty successful business.
Absolutely. There's a few factors in there. We will always try to demonstrate the value of dealing with somebody in person.
Yeah.
With our multi-channel or blended model, you can talk to that one person however you want to. Facebook, Twitter, on the phone, email, in person, whatever it happens to be. So the goal is we don't care how you do business with us. I mean, we do. We hope that you do business with us.
Yeah.
Let me take that back. We hope that you do business with us. We don't care what channel it is, and then when you need help, we don't care what channel it is. You can come to us and get help in any channel, phone, email, social, whatever it happens to be.
Right.
So that's really the goal in terms of the value of the travel agent, the person you're dealing with, the one person you have one-to-one relationship with. From a Flight Center perspective, 36 brands in 11 countries retail, 72 countries business to business. We very much diversified across different brands, different markets, different demographics. So that helps. So when, if right now Australia's not necessarily hitting it from an economy perspective, then you can count on the other countries to pick it up. And same when other countries are having challenges.
It's like, because I wouldn't, and you said the 80, but in my mind, it's not a travel, I don't know, I picture a travel agent as someone who's in like a little side thing at Sears, and they're behind a desk, and they're like, and like, I don't know. But I work with the Flight Center at Summer Hill and 11, they're fantastic, and so I just don't ever think of them that way. Are we going to see, is there going to be an or did we was there an overcorrection on when the internet came out, like, wow, this is amazing, I can book all my travel myself, and then at some point, I kind of went, this sucks, like, I don't want to do that, like, just because I can, doesn't mean I want to. Are we seeing that people the pendulum swinging back now?
Yeah, I would like to think so. I mean, there's somebody in this room. I'm not going to look up right now because he'll know who I'm looking at.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. He's somewhere over there. Who I remember he told me the story that you can book online, but when you deal with somebody that knows what your preferences are and can make recommendations, as a travel agent can. I think he was going to Europe to speak at a conference, and his Flight Center person said, just a Flight Center person, but it could be any travel agent in person, said, what, if I fly you by Icelandic Air, I can drop you in Reykjavik for the weekend.
Right.
And that's awesome. So you spend like a couple of days in Reykjavik tripping around. And that's something that you will never get if you go to an online service and go, I want to go from Toronto to London, and they're going to give you exactly what they have procured or have available in their inventory.
Right. Now, you're the global lead for the entire company. You manage all the social media operators. Is that a good thing for, like, our Canadians only and us having in that social space, we're more connected? Our attitude is universal.
Well, I think that the fact that technology comes out of here is a big part of it. When I took on the global role, so I was heading up the Canadian role and I took on the global role, and when I went down to Brisbane, which is where I had offices in Brisbane, Australia, and who was about to become my boss said, brought in all the marketers, all the global marketers together and said, before Gregg moves to Brisbane, we want to have all of you meet him. And after my presentation, I'm like, I'm actually not moving to Brisbane. I'm like, sorry, I'm not sure where this miscommunication came from. He's like, oh, okay. But yet when I talked to the EGM of the UK about it, he's like, I don't want you in Brisbane. I want you in North America where technology's happening, where everything around social and you know, the technologies behind it are being built and executed on. I want you living and breathing that. So I think that's a lot of why North America is sort of the hotbed, and why within our company, where pretty much every global role is out of Brisbane, it actually makes sense to be here out of North America.
Right, right. Now, how has Airbnb changed the travel dynamic?
From a crowdsourcing perspective, from a social economy, it's definitely affected it from the perspective of, you know, and maybe we can talk about correction afterwards that I believe is going to happen, but people are starting to, well, not starting to, people are going to be in Airbnb and Uber and so on and so forth to, you know, crowdsource, or again, that sharing economy, procure services.
Yeah.
I think we're actually starting to see a bit of a correction on that. I'm not suggesting it's going to go completely away from that.
Yeah.
But there are a number, I mean, Uber certainly hasn't had a lot of great press of late.
Yeah.
There are some challenges around Airbnb in terms of, there was the squatting thing in San Francisco, where the person put their property up, somebody squatted, and then they couldn't, I think it was San Francisco, maybe it was New York, but
And they couldn't kick them out.
They couldn't kick them out. They're like, we're here. We're here. Again, I'm not, again.
I've got properties all over the world now.
So again, I don't think it's going to come and go completely, but I think there's going to be a balance at some point, and it is going to be a challenge for us as a retail brand to figure out how do we leverage that and bring that into our product offering.
Because you don't sell Airbnb, right?
No.
You would never book somebody into.
Not at this point.
No.
I'm not suggesting. Yeah, I don't know whether we will or we won't, but I wouldn't suggest that we wouldn't at some point.
Someone leak it, quick, tweet it out.
Nobody tweet that. Gregg
Please do
Tilston
not.
says.
Please do not. Well, based on all that, let's see some comments.
This is a nice place.
And this is my house. This is my cat.
Yeah, I love your cat. So friendly.
Yeah, he'll just like 6 a.m. we'll roll around. He'll just like curl up on your nards and just have a good time.
I love when things crawl up on my nards.
Yeah, man.
No, I think I'm gonna stick around.
Cool, man, because I just want you to be comfortable here.
Oh, it is great. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never seen so much broadloom.
Yeah, like it came with the place, right? Like
What?
it came with the place.
Oh,
Like I walked in, I didn't even know what the hell broadloom was. I was like, oh, it's some chick who like weaves shit.
Right,
I'm like a big pile carpet.
big pile.
Yeah, man, I'm well versed in all matters area right now, man. Talk to me about shag. Talk to me about pile. Talk to me about underpadding. Like I'll tell you everything.
All right, let's talk underpadding.
You want to talk, Jack? I'll talk with you. Okay.
Well, what is your name?
Yeah, so's mine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That looks so horribly awkward.
Nah, man, just chilling out.
Well, you know what? I don't have a lot of friends back home.
Oh yeah, you're talking to the choir, man.
Oh.
That's why I put my place up on Airbnb.
Really? Because this is all, I've been traveling for 8 years.
Well, you don't say, man.
I do say. Is everything okay?
I'm just like comfortable in my
Care
own
about your
skin.
neighbors. Some neighbors, they get all up and about it, and they're like, hey, no more crotch shots.
No, I know what you're saying, man. I know what you're saying about not feeling like you belong. Any bless you, Ted. Feel like you belong, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah, I've never belonged anywhere, you know? But I kind of feel good about this place.
Yeah, man, well, you know what? You come into a bachelor apartment.
Yeah, and you're there.
There's nowhere else to go. Like, you can't find yourself.
I didn't know I always carry some gifts from home, just in case, but I don't always give them out because sometimes I meet real douchebags.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it, man.
I bet I don't have to.
You don't, because, like, I was one of them for so long.
Well, you're real nice, so I'd just like to say thank you for sharing your place with me.
This is a gift from your homeland?
Yeah, my homeland.
Oh, man, this is awesome. Oh, man, you really tied the knot on.
Oh, well, it's been with me for a long time. I was waiting for the right person.
Let me get some scissors.
Oh, yeah, you got scissors?
Yeah, man.
This is a good place.
You want to talk, man? You want to talk cutting instruments? I got scissors. I got a knife. I got an X-Acto knife.
Yeah?
I got like a sharp rock.
Right. It's funny. You don't have a switchblade.
I do.
Wow.
Hey, I'd like to thank you all, Cleveland, for coming down tonight. We are Simone and Garfinkel. We'd like to thank our travel agent for getting us here. We stopped in Columbus for 3 days. It's really nice.
Whoa! Is that a flight?
Free drinks after 11. Non-alcoholic. This is one of our first songs we did. It went to number 5 in UK, number 6 in China. It's called The Wrestler.
First song to go to number 6 with a guitar.
They don't do top 5 in China because it promotes too much like
That's right.
competition.
We're all the same.
We were like number 1.
We'll take it.
This is The Wrestler. Bro, sometimes in life you gotta see there's more yesterdays than tomorrow's, bro.
Bro, you gotta do the figure 4, you gotta do the fold now, so you gotta go, bro.
They say that wrestling's fake, but I still get scars. When you staple something to your forehead, that will leave a mark.
Now, bro, you gotta make it all your own.
A bread box, not a place to leave bread too long.
Bro.
Something my mother said when I was just a lad. Finding one life really isn't bad. I didn't know what she meant until I saw them live. That guitar man really knew how to jive. Thank you very much, Cleveland. We're gonna take a quick break.
So where Art Garfunkel's going, what?
My hand.
Flight Center slip and slide. Discuss.
So,
With himself.
so this year, somebody went on to Reddit and posted a picture of a slip and slide that we host, where we have that Christmas at the last.
This
day
is an
before
annual
August.
thing for your Australian
In
office,
Australia, it's an annual thing. I think we're on our 6th year, I believe. How far
And it's like a massive slip and
I
slide
know, I'm trying to think
in the
of-
office, right? Like,
Yeah, I know. So yes, so it's a huge slip and slide in Brisbane. Mace is killing himself right now, hoping I don't go too far into this. And so everybody dresses up in costume last day before Christmas, and they run and they slide down it, and it's probably, I don't know, a few hundred feet long. It's like a significant slip and slide.
huge.
Yeah. And so one of our employees grabbed a picture of it and posted it to Reddit and said, the day my office said, fuck it. And it exploded. It was like, it went global in terms of like press, and the Today Show were tweeting each other going, are we gonna have a slip and slide tomorrow? Based on what we did. So yeah, it was huge. And then we had one in Toronto right before the holidays. So I think over the Friday before Christmas, we simultaneously, in different time zones, had it in London, Toronto, Melbourne, Sydney, Brizzy, and I think a couple of other cities. So it was massive.
Brizzy is Brisbane.
Brisbane, sorry, my apologies.
Brizzy.
My wife hates it when I break into like Australia. I speak English.
Brizzy.
Yeah.
Brizzy. Limousines and undercover police. Somebody just said you just got to say limousines and undercover police.
I need a drink.
Discuss.
So I have, as I mentioned earlier, I have my kids in the room, so I'm going to not get into the nitty-gritty details of it. But do you remember, I guess, the highlights of it? And again, we talked about David Lynch earlier. Like, to me, David Lynch hopefully will make this into a movie someday.
Yeah.
Uncle Tex from the Flintstones, I think it was. He had
Oh, yeah.
limousine.
Yeah, boy.
He had the limousine with the bullhorns.
Yeah.
So it had to do with Uncle Tex's limousine. Can my kids please plug theirs? Hooker Harvey's.
Yeah.
An undercover police officer. Actually, two. A friend ending up at St. Mike's basically in St. Mike's because of lipping off to a biker gang. 3 establishments of ill repute.
This is all in one night?
Yeah, it's all in one night. And 2 doe-eyed, shell-shocked suburban kids, one being right here.
Yeah.
That would be sort of the highlights of that night. There's a whole lot in between.
There is definitely
yeah, oh, totally. I think I would love David Lynch. I could picture like, pigeons carry diseases, like David Lynch clips all over the place.
So an Uncle Tex limousine, Hooker Harvey's,
2
undercover police officers, a couple of suburban kids.
A friend in St. Mike's.
And a friend in St. Mike's.
And yes, and a few establishments.
And a few establishments between. Okay.
Yeah.
Just so our cast has all the details. Why do you like F1? When people say they go to see car racing, I always go, why did you just go around? I don't get it. Why do you like F1?
I'm a huge fan of F1. Why do I like F1? To me, it's the ultimate level of automotive racing. It's like all the technology, all the money is being poured into it, and what I always argue, not always, but I would argue with a number of people who aren't, is that a lot of the safety features and a lot of the technologies that we have in our cars today are because of the millions of dollars that are being spent today in F1 that we're going to see 5 to 10 years from now in our vehicle.
So that little divot in my headrest is because of a Ferrari. Those massive innovations that have had their way in my car. That's right, a drink holder. That's a drink holder. Thanks to F1.
And if anybody's ever been to an F1 event, it's like nothing you've ever experienced before. It's like, I've been to Montreal, I've been to Singapore, I've been to a number of cities for F1, and it's just like, the event that they put on, I don't know how to describe it. It's loud. It's loud. It's like Singapore was Linkin Park, Beyonce. So they do it up in terms of entertainment.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they've got the whole package together. It's not just a race. It's a weekend.
Now, how do you look? Do you look down on NASCAR? Is that like the junior A hockey of F1?
We watch NASCAR. We'll have a NASCAR on Sundays in the background when we're like working and like making dinner for. It's almost like entertainment, if you will. I mean, we watch it, but it's not. We're not fans of it.
But it's like it's the WWF or WWE, whatever.
It can be. It certainly can be. Yeah. But you know what? Though, from a social media perspective, I mean, they completely killed it in terms of bringing social media into the automotive, like the auto racing sector. I mean, there was one time when there was a crash, and the guys got out of their car because they had to stop the race, and they're like live tweeting and posting pictures from this crash.
No way.
I think it was Kozlowski who did it. Like did this one tweet, and his followers went from like 20,000 to like hundreds of thousands within that hour while that engagement went on.
Yeah.
So I mean, they do an amazing job of leveraging, so as a social media fan, it's awesome.
Very cool. So where can people check you out?
GreggTilston.com. If you misspell that with 2 G's, it still works. Absolutely. On Twitter at GreggTilston.com. Pretty much GreggTilston.com.
Right, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much for being on the show. Hey, so, one final time.
Yes, boss!
That's Kaplansky with 2 P's, right?
That sure is, boss, yeah.
I don't have to tell you how important this undercover operation is, and I'm glad to see you're packing your gear.
Yeah, I am. I got all sorts of costumes here. I got a bunny rabbit. I got a cowboy, because I always like that one. And, of course, an astronaut.
You know what you can do with all those?
Wear them?
Burn them. Because tonight you're going into Harvey's. I want your fried cooking costume.
Oh, shit.
That's right.
This is the day we prepared for. I mean, waited for and prepared for other than the other costumes.
For 10 years, we've been talking about heading to that Jarvis Street Harvey's. And tonight's the night.
We're gonna bust the prostitution ring?
Yeah.
Through the fry guy?
You sure are. That and that slip and slide ring I've been hearing about, which I don't care for. Those slip and slides are too long, and people are starting to put oil on themselves, and they go too fast.
It's true, it's dangerous. Forget the hookers.
Well, maybe.
No, screw the hookers, sir! I'm attacking the slip and slide ring.
Wow, I like your gumption, because I was going to say take down both, but if you want to take the slip and slides, then I support you 1,000%. Do you hear me?
I hear you, sir!
All right, I'm going to go get into my bus driver costume.
Meanwhile, at the Harveys on Jarvis.
Yeah, I just got fired from the job at
That's too bad. What's your name again, kid?
It's Gregg 1G.
Oh, great. All right.
That animal was a monkey. It was bad, so I spanked the monkey, man.
Right. Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, you're gonna have to dress.
Hey, you don't mind that I bring hookers in here, do you?
No, I am one.
Oh, you remember chastity on Fridays, right?
That's right. Maybe if I take this off, you'll recognize.
Oh my word!
That's right.
Hi, I'm the new fry guy sent from the agency.
Oh, great. We need that because we're naked and we don't want to get
I understand.
spit on.
You guys cops.
No, I'm just a bus driver.
Why are you dressed like an astronaut? I told him that was an astronaut outfit. So
Wait,
he said I'm a bus driver.
I thought it was Ride the Rocket. Am I wrong on
Oh,
that?
that's good. Well, I get these fries going. I know it's the day before Christmas. Yeah, well, you probably got something big planned here at the Harveys, huh?
Yeah, well, I don't flip these burgers. I'm just gonna keep doing this. We got a big thing happening tonight.
Yeah, we got a big thing. I'm just gonna start unhooking it.
That's
Is that a slip and slide?
Depends how you use it. Truthfully, I mean, I've used it in many creative ways. I'm a hooker.
I have so many questions.
I'm just taking pictures just for myself.
Sure, that's okay. I don't mind. Just don't tweet them out. Not tweet them out.
This rocket driver would never dream of it.
All right. What's your deal?
Just here to cook fries and observe.
All right. Oh, I thought you
Can I get an Angus burger combo? One burger combo coming up.
All right. You're gonna work out, Gregg.
That customer looks like they could have got hurt on that slip and slide.
They could have, but they didn't. That's the important thing.
Excuse me, I'm gonna take a break. I just need to talk to the astronaut streetcar driver for a second.
I need a red-haired crack whore. Coming up.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna need some crack.
You think you're gonna crush that?
Listen,
I'm just having some crack.
she's licking her crack right now. She's licking her crack.
You're welcome.
Just came up with a whole new joke concept. I feel like I need to learn all the avenues for this business just so I can advance from Fry Guy. Maybe we could have very dangerous sex on the slip and slide.
Sure. Yeah, you got the money, I got the time.
Also, before I forget, do you stand up? Because that was some funny stuff.
Yeah, I'm at Chuckles this Friday.
Great.
I got 5 minutes, but 12:05 a.m.
Great.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
It's an all black day, but then...
Go ahead, lick it hard. Lick my crack hard.
Freeze!
What?
I'm with Cesis.
Wait, you outrank us!
That's right.
I'm Sergeant Smith with 2 M's.
Oh, you outrank me.
Yeah.
I really am Greg with 1 G.
Hey,